So we go from the Great Wizard's Tower of the school to the opposite end of Hupshot. An end of that is a very important place of Hupshot. It's past the Dragon Keep that protects the docks down below. The very important air docks and ship docks. Of course, it's not been a water ship dock for a very, very long time, because the boats there are really just sort of padding or a place for you to put the ships when they're not in the air. And the Dragon Keep is also keeping the great turtle dragon Yoshi at bay. But very few people actually call them Yoshi. But one particular sailor does. One sailor that's moved themselves down to the from a certain school. They've went through town and made their way to the docks. The docks are particularly empty this morning. It's still super misty through there, but that's not necessarily a surprise, because it's hard to see a possible turtle dragon come up if there was ever a problem at the docks when it's this misty. So, since it's pretty empty, we are told that John has had much weight on him lately. Moved past the docks. John had a dream last night, and would you like to explain the dream any that's just been on your mind as you're going just to the shore?
Last night I relived the whole bleeding thing again. From sitting there quietly in the wakes as Marianne played with her fey things, casting them out to the sea and watching them float around and search for the fishes for us, to the emergence of the turtle, and how it pushed and crashed us, flipped us over, and drowned Marianne within my sight.
So, did you also think about something else in your dream? After Marianne goes through the mouth of the turtle and it goes back into the water, through the water comes waves, right, from the turtle going down. But from those waves comes shadow, filling it up and envelops your boat. The shadow everywhere. And then the shadow speaks. It says, I can help you with your dragon problem.
Yar. I'm listening.
I can make sure that dragon never takes any Marianne's or anyone else of yours ever again.
And how would you be doing that?
Your question should be, how soon can I do it? Does it really matter how I do it? As long as it's done?
It doesn't matter. By all that is holy, unholy, nine hells, and celestial, it should be stricken from this earth, never to swim again.
What you ask is not that difficult, but it takes a lot. What do you offer in return?
Whatever ye be needing.
Can I have your word that when called upon, that you will not be afraid of the shadow, and that you will do the shadow's bidding from here until the end of your life, if we can end the dragon's life?
For that dragon's life, I'd live in the shadow.
And promise that you will become shadow and fade away in the light if you do not follow what the shadow tells you. Because for something so great, it's not a one-to-one trade-off.
I know how to follow me commands. I'm the first mate.
These are not commands. Think of it as it's your job. Your new job is to ensure the turtle never comes back. Because with this, if you would defy your promise, my shadow's promise would get undone and the dragon would come back fiercer than ever. You wouldn't want that.
I'd not allow it to happen. You have my word on it.
So I have your bond. And that's when you woke up. Nothing's changed. Your room was everything. So that was a couple hours ago when you were at your room. So has it dwelled on your mind that you wish that you could make such a promise if it was given?
Yes.
Why don't you roll an insight, just to see if you felt like that was just you or
Crit.
so what do you feel? Do you feel that was that your mind?
I come down to the seashore to give a sailor swear salt and blood.
Oh, so you don't feel that was real, but you're like going to try to will it and make it real. Okay. So you've made your way down, and you're actually going to try to make this promise. Like I said, it's not really an oath as much. It's like
No. It's a pirate's word. Salt and blood.
so.
And I'll slice my hand and I'm going to put it into the water.
Just let it drip into the water, okay? So you do that, and there's an old washed-up boat nearby. No one really uses boats. It must have come untied and made its way down here. It's not very big, but it's still very misty through here. So when you look up, it's like the fog starts moving back finally, shortly after your hand thing. I assume that you bandaged it and did whatever. But there are shadows everywhere. Everything casts a shadow. The fog raising casts a shadow. The boat, there are shadows everywhere. There's shadows in the water. But the one shadow you don't see is the great turtle moving through. So, do you wish that the turtle was coming this way? And you did see its shadow of its great shell moving through the water?
I wish to see it dispersed.
So as you gaze out upon the water looking for a turtle sign, what you do notice that there's a ton of airships. A lot of them. Moving up the shore towards the north. That's the direction towards the school along the coastline. As you follow and look, as the fog's moving higher and higher, you notice that there's a ton of ships up near the school, airships along the coastline.
I'll start moving quickly in that direction.
There's a boat there. Do you wish to take the boat? Or do you want to try to go with the
I'll be the winds today.
Right. Because it's like 6 miles that way. And remember, most of the coastline, so you'd have to go back in town and do all that stuff. So, or do you wish to get on the boat?
I'll get on the boat.
Okay, so place yourself on the boat. And you push it. It's almost like the shadows itself help glide into the water, and you get into the water, and you head up. So the water is very calm, so it's not hard to get up that way. So the wind is to your back of the direction you want. It's blowing you north towards the school. At this point, you see. Let me see how many ships you see up there. At least 25 airships gathered above the school or the shoreline of the school. So you keep coming up. So let's do a perception about how far out, depending on your number on the perception.
Total of 15.
All right, so that's not awful. So you make your way up the coast. You go past the cave. You go past the castle and the cave that you dealt with before, and you keep moving up. Up above you is a place where the deity statue was missing. You pass the place where you lost the teacher, and you keep moving up. And eventually, you turn the corner, and I want a perception.
I tip my hat at the place where we lost the teacher.
Yeah, so there's even a few pieces of the boat sort of still tangled, pieces of rope and stuff against the shore.
And I mumble under my breath, never again.
All right, so you come up, and you turn a corner. And I want you to do an insight, not a perception. I want an insight.
11.
All right. So you come through and you're sort of confused because what you see might not be what you think. The turtle dragon has come ashore, and you see the back end of it. It's up on through there and up past it. You see the trail going to the school, where your docks were, and the arch that goes up. It is up on it's out of the water completely. It's back to you. So, what do you do?
Pull out my pistol.
Like I said, you're pretty far away from it. So
yeah, but I'm drawing my pistol.
Yeah,
and I'm keeping an eye above to see if they've got their cannons loaded.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of ships over, but you're it's huge, so seeing that pretty far away, so you press forward.
Mm-hmm.
So you press forward.
Yes.
So not slowing down at all, trying to speed up as quick as you can.
Yes.
All right. So you get closer. Right, do another perception. You've gotten a lot closer.
14.
Okay. So the turtle's not moved since you originally saw it, because you've been watching, looking for its great flippers and all that stuff going through. The ships have been swirling up ahead, but there have been no cannons fired. You've seen no magical blasts fired. But the turtle has not moved. So, which is good, right? It looks like they're through. But you can't see, maybe something has stopped it in the front. But you're getting closer. Do you continue?
I continue.
Okay. Alright, so we continue forward. The ships are ablazing and stuff like that. Eventually you get close enough. There are people on the shore. You see people moving around on the shore.
Mm-hmm.
So perception to see what you think is happening.
19. 21. I got plus 2 on perception.
Alright, so you're looking and it's like, alright, there's people moving around, lots of people. And then you see something that, thanks to that high perception, there's a massive glowing orb standing in front of it. It's only huge. It's a huge neocom. But it's not a neocom. You've seen this before. Do I need to tell you what it is? You need to roll history on it?
Yeah, I'll roll history on it. 16, 17, 18.
Okay. So that is actually the headmaster
It's him himself.
Yes, it's what you saw in the opening ceremony.
Okay, that's what I thought it was to begin
with,
but the way you said it does.
Well, but hey, you've seen some larger and smaller neocons, right? So, but at this distance away, that's the only thing it could be that can match that size. But it's outside the school and it's on the shore. But there are people running around it. You're not seeing anything crazy. You know, but maybe there's magic you can't see. Do you wish to do your patch? Yeah. To move it over and do your detect magic.
Yeah.
So you look upon, of course, the orb is, you know the neo, the omni orb that's there is just, you can almost, it's almost like looking at the sun. You definitely can't look at that. And you see most of the beings on the shore moving around are magical. They're moving around, but you're not seeing any spells or anything cast, but they're just magical beings. The first thing that you notice, though, that the turtle does not glow magically. Again, the turtle is still not moved.
I get close enough to shore the ship.
Right, so you get on the ship. Alright, so you want to make your way onto the shore and try to get closer?
Yeah, I'm going to get there, use cunning actions to double time it.
Alright, so are you going to roll for stealth? Unless you don't care.
Well, at this point, I am pushing really hard at myself internally to be able to want to see what is up there.
Alright, so because you know that the Omni. Okay, so you're trying to get up there. It's almost as if your shadow beneath you is helping you move. So like it's almost tunnel vision as you come through. You just sort of see, you sort of round the corner. So it's like, are you looking at the turtle, or are you looking at actually
the turtle itself?
Like the headmaster.
Where the headmaster is placed in reference to the turtle specifically, I'm guessing is at the head.
Towards the shoulder. Like if normally you'd have thought that the turtle would have ate it by now.
Yeah.
So you keep going, because you're going up the shoreline trying to go through.
Mm-hmm.
It's rocky, trying to move, and you keep crawling. Perception.
Failed that one.
So you just got to get closer. But I guess right now you're just sort of stared at. But if your patch is glowing, it's hard to see. You know, like the magic of Omni is massive. Again, it's like a little sun right there, blotting out the front of the turtle. So you're gonna have to sort of swing on the shore to get up above it and look down.
Okay.
So all right, keep going. At this point, you're closer. Do you want stealth, or do you just want to keep athletic? Like, do you want to do like acrobatics and just keep moving? So see how.
Yeah, acrobatics. I'm jumping while I'm rolling and just keeping the high shore dancing.
All right, what's your roll on that? What did you roll on that?
For acrobatics, that's a total of 27.
All right, so you're really getting through there. So you're moving. You finally get to above. You know, you're sort of between the shore and the docks and the school. There's like a gate on the backside and all that stuff. That's not a problem. So you look down, and at this point, I'd say you're probably going to investigate, right? So you're close enough to know.
That's a dirty 20 on investigation.
So, Jared, how did you have a 27 on acrobatics? You only have +6.
I have +8 with the specialty.
Nope.
Oh.
You're not there.
25.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you put your stealth. You put it in stealth.
Okay. I moved it out of acrobatics to stealth.
Yeah, because you should be doing that. I was like, I didn't think.
No, I did that with the change.
Okay.
Moved it to stealth from acrobatics. Okay. It was +8 recently.
Because the subclass didn't move anything. Okay. You're going to do an Arcana check, because you're going to have to pierce through your eye. You've turned it on. It's hard to turn it off.
10.
All right. So you're going to try to focus, narrow your beam down, and sort of dim down. But it's so bright. So if only you had shadow. It's almost like you need sunglasses.
Okay.
And as you concentrate down, it's too bright. You need shadow. You need shade. Is there anything you could do for that? Do you call out asking?
Will you help me see what's happening?
So your shadow comes from beneath your feet and comes up and over and blots out. It blots out the headmaster. And when it comes down, it's like the sun's not there, and you see the great body of the dragon. And the shadows blocking, and what you see in place of it is a headless turtle. Its entire head is gone, failed off. You see Kuma and a couple other people. They're racing through, doing things, taking pieces of it, but the entire head is gone. It's nothing but a massive shell with its flippers laid out.
I fall to my knees. Praise the shadow.
So again, you see the boats and stuff floating over. There's many, many ships. You see a few people carrying stuff up and down. What do you do after? Or do you sit there while they're... It's like...
I sit there and I'm just going to giggle like a little giddy schoolboy.
Sorry.
Finally got you. Finally they got you.
Yes, finally they got you. Finally they got you. Do you sit there the rest of the day on the day off?
Mm-hmm.
Non-moving?
No.
Okay.
I'm soaking this in.
So you're there until nightfall.
Mm-hmm.